Bare lidt med hinanden.
Ja.
Lidt det med det med ligesom en stor flok venner, der sidder og snakker med hinanden og giver hinanden gode råd. Ja, hvor vi vil selvfølgelig stadigvæk gerne vinde.
Det er der ikke nogen. Det er der ingen tvivl om. We're in it for the win. Sådan er det.
Hvis du undrer dig over, hvorfor græsset er kortere på den ene side af voldgraven end den anden, så kan din måske give dig svaret.
Vi har klippet frygtelig meget græs, fordi det hele det jo er... Men det er jo ikke bøvlet at klippe. Det her det er jo klart det sjoveste. Og flet og forme og skabe. Men knap så fisk, at ligge og klippe græs. Men det skal til, og vi skal også op og klippe noget mere græs.
Ja, det skal vi faktisk.
Ja.
Det har også været, det havde en høj underholdningsværdi, da vi skulle have stigen ud i vandet og have de første sat op. Det er lidt bøvlet. Ja. Men det er da vist også det vildeste. Vi kæmper, vi går all in på det her.
Det gør vi.
Ja. Vi skal huske, det er en konkurrence, og vi går faktisk efter at vinde.
Vi kan ikke kun hygge os, vi skal også...
Nej, vi skal have lavet noget.
Vi skal også have lidt kampånd i os.
Det skal vi.
Garrett og Matthew er rejst hele vejen fra USA for at deltage i landart-konkurrencen på Fredericia Vold.
So we got actually invited from the US to come to Denmark by the organizers because we've competed against them. But we are doing a forced perspective land art piece. And so I think a lot of people think of land art and they think it has to be just set there and the whole design is just to be looked at. But we want you to look through our windows and experience what the nature can be from that forced eye or perspective we give you. And so that's what we're working on.
We want to have something that's a little interactive with, the people walking by, so you don't even have to get up in it. As you walk past, you're seeing different parts of the grounds here and getting a real idea of the biodiversity that exists within the community here.
Our initial idea did not work. And so we worked in a way to create a base where if animals wanted to nest, they can nest in it. If the grass was to slowly die and fall out, there's strong branches, but we purposely picked different types of branches and trees and chose to do different kinds of grasses and bamboo to celebrate what is in the Vold and the variety of what is here, and not just have here's just grass or here's just thing, but show this is the extent of what's all around you and you might not notice it. And also all of these would eventually just be on the ground in decay, but it can pull you into different directions of things that will live on while this slowly expires. So yeah. We like to make sure that there's a connection to it. We don't want to just make something that's pretty and just put something pretty there and walk away. We want you to have a feeling when you walk away or an experience or have your own unique look at it when you walk away. That's completely different from what we actually even created or we want you to see. So
it's very much like an art piece in a museum where the artist may have an initial story, but each viewer can kind of come up with their own meaning to it. Mm-hmm. We very much wanted to go along those lines of we have our obvious intentions of forcing you to look somewhere, but at the same time in those areas of wherever you're looking, you can still find something that means something to each individual person. That's a little bit maybe not what we initially intended, but that's the joy of it is that for each person it can be something different and something unique to them.
De to amerikanere er glade for at konkurrere i Danmark, hvor det foregår under andre forhold end i USA. Her handler det nemlig ikke kun om at vinde.
A lot of this competition is about community over competition. If your piece falls, 4 or 5 people are going to come and help you fix it, even though they're competitors. And that's really why we came. It was Americans can be so almost conniving in competition. Everybody wants to win. Everyone wants to get each other. It's not even a revenge thing. It's just getting and being honored to be part of the process.
So we really like the community here. Everyone's really helping each other and so kind and such a nice, change of environment. So when it comes to, winning's always nice, but when it comes down to it, we are finally, able to travel since COVID. We're meeting a bunch of great people and we're in a beautiful place. So that's kind of a win before the judging has even happened. So whatever happens is fine.
We cheer for each other. In the end, I want you to win because I value the skill you used, or you're just a good person. And I value you and what you do. And so, again, it's just that community over just trying to outdo each other. But we're still trying to outdo each other at the end of the day. So, just in a friendlier way.
De to er bedste venner, men på trods af det, så kan man stadig komme op og toppes, når det virkelig gælder.
We are very lucky. So back home, we are best friends. Our husbands know that like when we're at work and we're doing our thing. But I think it's very helpful that we're best friends. Honestly, when we started this piece, we started bickering and we got annoyed. And we trust each other to say, you're nonsense, but let's take a 5-minute walk. And we're able to come back, and because we're so close as friends, we can tell each other you're wrong, take a deep breath, and then move on and work together. So I think it helps being like best friends before competitors.
The ego is a bit set aside because we know each other so well. We're not trying to one-up each other or anything. We're just here to, you know, as a team, make something lovely and something impactful, and you know, make something for the town here.
Det næste hold, Jonas og Trine, er erfarne landart-deltagere og ikke bange for nogle nye højder med deres kunst.
Det er helt vildt hyggeligt. Det er altid dejligt, de her landart-konkurrencer kontra en almindelig konkurrence, synes jeg, hvor at en normal sådan floristkonkurrence, der er det sådan mere på tid, og du har 2 timer til at lave noget. Det er at komme ud og i og for sig stå og nørde med et eller andet i naturen og være fra forskellige dele af verden og møde forskellige mennesker, det synes jeg er super dejligt. Og så er det jo fantastisk smukke omgivelser hernede, så det er jo som konkurrencedeltager, der er det jo vores opgave at tilføre naturen noget og ikke tage noget fra naturen. Så det synes jeg er et spændende projekt. Det er et fint modspil til vores dagligdag. Det er min
3. gang, jeg får lov at være her i Fredericia. Jeg var med under de første par gange der for 15 år siden. Og efter jeg havde arbejdet her, så Jonas og jeg har kendt hinanden i mange år, og så har vi rejst rundt og lavet lidt af sådan noget her. Og så synes jeg egentlig, at vi tænker meget ens, og det er meget de samme ting, der optager os i former og måden at arbejde med naturen på. Og som Jonas fortalte, at vi er meget, we go with the flow, hvor vi kommer hen, så vi har ikke sådan store planer hjemmefra og gennemting alt muligt. Altså vi kommer ud, og vi mærker efter på stedet, og så finder vi egentlig vejen frem der.
Altså det, som vi har... Jeg skal lige finde min grensaks først, for ellers så kan man jo ikke rigtig arbejde, hvis ikke man har noget i hænderne.
Vil du have en?
Jeg